Hey guys, and I'm here with the brand new 2018 Jaguar XF S Sportbrake. Yeah, that's right, the estate, the wagon, call it what you will. It is available here in the Middle East. Surprised? I was too. But go onto the Jaguar Middle East website or your local dealer website and you'll find them. They're on there. There's several different trims and engines as well. So the 2-liter version of this car starts from 230,000 dirhams. I'll put the dollar conversion on the screen. On average, they're about 10,000 dirhams more than the saloon version. I'd have this. It's an estate. How cool are they? I know we don't like them here, but we should. More space. We like space here, right? And a couple of great features I'll show you inside. This, of course, is the 3-liter V6 supercharged, 380 brake horsepower, 0 to 100 in 5.5 seconds, a top speed of 250 kilometers per hour. So this is not your 230K car. This is 309,000 dirhams. However, this particular car, the press car, is spec'd out. It is kitted out. It is packer. They've got everything that you could tick in the option list pretty much on this car, and this car is about 100 grand more than that price. I don't know why I've started talking like that, but I think I'll continue to do so because this is an estate car and I feel like I could do a bank job in it. It's got so much space in there, I could rob the jolly old Bank of England in this car and get away with the speed that I've got under my right foot. I want to tell you a lot more about the car, including showing you the features inside, and I want to tell you about all the options. But I don't want to do it out here. It's too blooming hot. It's 45 degrees centigrade. You don't want me to bake. I'm going to get in the car, come with me, and find out more. Right then, kushti mate, kushti. Right, so let's start this baby up because it's too hot outside, like I said. And you see the glowing starter button right there. Now you've got to keep an eye on a number of things in there because that's going to light up, that's going to come on, and watch the vents over there. So let me hit the start button and see if I can get all of this in for you. Watch this. Check that out. That normally comes up with the Jaguar logo on there, and look at that. There's your vent just twirling around into space. Yeah, normally a Jaguar logo will come up there, but because I've already had it running and stuff, it's not got that in there. So this car is 100 grand more than the standard car. So standard car, about 309. This one is 410. What's it got on it? Well, I'll tell you what, let me go through the stuff. Let me go through what's on it as standard. I've already given you the engine details. And of course, as you've seen on outside, it has a 20-inch alloy wheels, which is the 5 split spoke wheels with satin dark gray. Okay, so standard you get auto dimming. For the mirrors, a power fold. Of course, you get puddle lights. That's the projection on the door. Most modern cars again, that most premium cars again, that sort of thing now, aren't they? You've got the reflective windscreen, so that's good. Tries to keep the heat out. Adaptive dynamics, so that's the drive dynamics, which includes the drive control. So it gives you the slippery conditions, eco, normal, and so we'll show you that here actually. So you've got that, and then if you go, so for example, if I go into dynamic, gives you dynamic there, and then if you go onto this screen over here, and if I go that way, and then I go into there, then I can actually, so for example, I can actually choose what I want, how I want to set it up. So I can set up the suspension, the steering, the engine, gear shift, and in here I can see the throttle, I can see the brake, pedal position, whoa, the throttle, I can measure G-forces, I can time my lap. Hey, take your estate car on the track there, why not? So you got all of that on here. You got stop start, you got air suspension, self-leveling air suspension. This car of course can take a load of stuff in the back, and of course it can actually tow as well, up to 2,000 kilograms I believe. So you know, and it can level itself out when it has to do that. Tire pressure monitoring system, which would be handy. 14-way adjustable seats in the front. So what are the options on this thing? It's got it's got Wi-Fi. It's got Wi-Fi. So in here, if you have a look in here, you've got your 2 USBs, you've got your HDMI cable, you've got another power thing there as well. And then here, you've got a SIM card. So you can put a SIM card in there and turn the whole thing into a hotspot. That's handy, isn't it? We have to obviously get your data pack and stuff like that. You have got the veneer satin wood. Check this out on the door panels. You see that? Look at that. And this, like typical Jaguar thing, it goes all the way around. You can see it over there as well. I don't know if you can make that out. But it actually carries on all around. It's nice, it gives you that typical Jaguar cockpit feeling where you feel like you're actually sitting in the car. It's also on here as well. It's not, you might think it's sort of rough to the touch, but it's not, it's actually very shiny. So it's a very smooth surface, so it's quite nice. So you've got that, you've got the, oh, check this out. Watch this, watch this. See the roof, see the full length sunroof? That's massive, right? Watch this now, watch this. See what happened? You see that? And if I do that, it stops. Gesture control. for the sunroof blind. Not bad, huh? I think it's a bit better idea than the whole doing this for the volume control when you've got volume on here and here that, for example, BMW has. But you do, of course, have buttons as well. But anyway, that's kind of cool. Interpreted my hand movement there as a indication for it to open up again. Anyway, I'm okay with that. It's got configurable ambient lighting. It's got adaptive LED headlights with the directions of turn. It's got heated front screen if you need that. Leisure activity key, that's that band, so you can lock everything in the car, and including the keys, and just walk off with the band. Unlock it with that when you come back, not an issue. Illuminated tread plate, which is this bit here. Check that out. It's quite nice at night. And okay, head-up display. Don't know if you can make it out. Probably just about. Head-up display there. You've got headlining suede. That's nice. And you've got, oh, check this out. So if I go into here, what am I doing? This is also part of the thing. This is a 10-inch touchscreen display, and it's got Nanui, which is cabin ionization. So it's filtering the air in here. I feel magnificent. It's marvelous, lovely. So that's your 10-inch. That's your full 12.3-inch full digital that you also get on this option pack. And of course, all of this is mated to a magnificent Meridian 825 watt sound system with 17 speakers. Wowzers, and it sounds fantastic. Actually, I have been enjoying that. Rear comfort pack with sun blinds. We'll show you that in a minute. It's got heated front and rear seats, and I need them, but if you do, they're there. Advanced parking assist. It's got all the park assisting. It's got cameras, so you do that in that case, and you got the cameras, and you have the split cameras, the front, back, all of those sort of things as well. And it's got, oh, did you see on the outside the little black bits, the black pieces of trim? It's got that. That's a package. The black gloss black on the grill and on the side bits. Active safety pack, which is adaptive cruise control, and you can keep it going in traffic by itself. It just goes stop and starts, and it does reversing detection, cross traffic alert thing, and it's got blind spot assist as well. Cargo nets in the back. So that's the sort of stuff you've got in here. At the front, what else can I show you? Like I said, it's got the screen, which we've seen from other Jaguars. It's fully configurable. Got a lot of kit on there, a lot of things that you can do. Control apps and seats, Bluetooth, all the rest of it. Valet mode, fully Bluetooth, air conditioning. There's your drive modes, the gear lever that pops up when you start up the car, and the ashtray that is obstructing that. Well, I suppose you can always take that out anyway. That's pretty much it. Now, I know this is the opposite of what I normally do, because I normally start with the boot and then I go back seat and then work my way here. But this time, check out that trim. That's quite nice. That's nice, bit textured. And this time, we're going to go the other way. So now, let's get into the back seats. Here we go, in the back of the car, and I can reliably inform you that there's enough room for me. 6'2". That front seat, as you saw, was set for me. And look at this. I've got knee room. I've got room for my shin, no problem at all. A little bit of wiggle room. There's stuff under the seat, which I can feel, but generally it's fine. I could even stretch out a little bit. Here are those blinds I was talking about. There you go. So you can just do that and just put them back. And also the net. So if you've got luggage in there that you don't want flying forward, or if you've got a pet, you've got a net there. Although the pet will probably chew through that, but anyway. Over here, you've got a full array of AC control. So you've got everything basically. You can operate the climate control and heated seats from back here. These are power supplies, but they're not USBs. So just power supplies. So I suppose you could put an adapter in them, and of course they have the 2 USBs at the front. But it might have been nice to put USBs back there. Of course, the 2 AC vents over there, and also a hidden vent over there as well. So they thought of that. Full length sunroof, as I said. Isofix child seat anchor points. And like this seating. Look at this. Have you seen that? We didn't see this at the front, but the two-tone seating, you can get it with this setup. Very nice soft leather as well. Very comfortable. And there's your armrest with the 2 cup holders in there. So generally, quite nice, quite comfortable, nice place to be in. I'm perfectly comfortable in there. I could travel in there, no problem at all. Can I travel in the boot? No, I'm not going to travel in the boot, but I will show you the boot. Let's do that. Right, so you can open it with the key. You can do the foot gesture thing, which never works on camera anyway. Or you can just press the button. Now, I don't know if you saw that, but the blind, the tonneau cover there, actually just went back as I pressed the button. And actually, if you see, it comes forward as well. When you close it, it comes, because at the moment it's blinding the driver. But when you close it, it actually comes forward. Or you can just do that. You see that? And it's got this double sort of thing. And then you can just put it out of the way. So pretty spacious boot back here. Lots of little things to go into. You've got a space saver spare wheel down there and your toolkit, but no extra room there. Over here you've got a net, and under here you've actually got the fuse box. So you remember that thing that Jeremy Clarkson did where he had to he reached over and removed the fuse for the traction? Well, you can't now because the fuses are back here, not at the front. You couldn't do that whilst you're driving. Over here, this hasn't got a fuse box. It's got a secret compartment. Isn't that handy? And then you've got over here you've got 12-volt power supply. You've got a hook over here. You've got light over there. You can put straps and things like that to hold your stuff down. And what are these here? These are, watch this, to drop the seats. Look at that. And then you drop the seats. And then this net, you can pull the net down. So if I go in here, I can just do, there you go. There you go. And then that should just come down and actually just rolls into, there you go, into that one-piece thing, which can also come out. And then once you've got that, you put all the seats down and you have loads of space. Anyway, so there you go. Enough of this. It's too blooming hot for this. It's time to take this baby for a drive and see how those 380 brake horsepowers feel. So here we go. By the way, I think I forgot to mention all-wheel drive and 8-speed automatic. ZF automatic, of course. I think that's what all the Jags have, that, don't they? Which is a very good transmission, so no complaints there really. So let's take it for a little bit of a run. We'll start off in regular mode. Let's do that, and then we'll switch to dynamic mode later on. Now, the feeling between those modes, of course, it affects suspension, steering, performance, and gear changes. You can detect a change. They get a bit more fiercer. The steering gets a bit firmer. The performance, the engine just gets more eager. Just the delivery is more urgent, and of course the changes are more snappier. And there's a slight choppiness in the ride as the ride kind of firms up a little bit, because at the moment it's very smooth, very comfortable. You know, Jaguars are known for their ride. It's okay. The ride is pretty good, but yeah, it just gets a little bit choppier when you put it into dynamic mode. So just throwing it around there. But you know, having said that though, it's remarkable in how eagerly it turns in and how well it staves off the understeer. To the point where if you just get the balance right, it actually feels a bit more like a rear-wheel drive car. Builds up speed very, very quickly. Engine sounds good. You can certainly hear the supercharger whine most of the time, but you can certainly hear at the top end, you can start to really hear the grunt, the rumble of the engine, so to speak. So let's go into dynamic now. There we go, so we can go around this way. Oh gosh, wow. So really, like, quite eager. The body control is there, but there's quite a bit of body lean, as you can imagine, because the suspension is set up like that. But certainly it's very grippy. The tire certainly holding onto the tarmac and getting around there. But it's strange how it kind of seems to pivot around its center axis. And I think, you know, having the extended, the roof line at the back there, I think that maybe does something to give you that pivoting feeling. So this is quite tight right hand there. Let's chuck it around here. Whoa. There you go. Big old digger reversing into the middle of the road, so I should probably stop. Fortunately, the brakes are pretty good. Generally, there's nobody here, so I don't know if this guy knows I'm here. Yeah, I can go through. Thank you very much. Here we go. And now we've got a sweeping right, so let's try this one a little bit at speed and see how we do. Again, very confident turn-in, very good grip. There is a bit of body lean, so initially you might get a little bit put off by that. I was like, oh, okay, but actually it's fine. It's just the body kind of readjusting itself, and you know, with that ride compromises there. So really, really good. Performance is good. Sounds great, goes great, very smooth ride, very good on the motorway. I've been getting about 10 litres per 100 out of this. Sitting here, it's been doing a lot more because I've had the AC running and stuff. But on average, I've been getting about 10 litres per 100 out here. Of course, we've got cruise control, adaptive cruise control. You can adjust it from there. Now, if you wanted to use sports mode, so there you can see the changes are quicker, more urgent, or you know, you can change down. It's into fourth. It'll do it. Will it give me third? It's giving me third. Will it go? Oh, holy moly! My head is hitting the headrest. Yeah, and then just go back into drive. It can do its own thing. So, really, really good car. And I think really, I like the XF saloon. I think it's a really handsome saloon. But I reckon, you know, for 10 grand extra, why would you not just buy the Sportbrake? Sportbrake, huh? not a wagon, it's not an estate. It is a sport brake, you know. That's what we sell. We don't sell estate cars or wagons. We sell sport brakes. That's what they are. So there you go. Not a shooting brake either, a sport brake. Yeah. Anyway, so there you go. There is our review of the Jaguar XF S Sportbrake 3-litre V6 supercharged. I hope you enjoyed the review. Let us know what you thought of the review and of the car, and do please follow us on motoringme.com and all of the social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube, and if you're following us on YouTube, then please do like, share and subscribe. That'd be fantastic. And you know, whilst you're at it, look me up and follow me as well. It'd be great to see you there. Thanks so much for watching. Until the next one.